50 says find the, use implicit differentiation to find dy dx in terms of x and y. So in other words, find the derivative. But implicit differentiation is used when the x's and the y's are sort of scattered all over the place, which they are. You'll see y's on the left, x's on the right, and more y's on the right. So you have to use this implicit differentiation technique. So you're taking the derivative with respect to x. So the trick is to take the derivative as you would everywhere. So this is y cubed is 3y squared. But you'll remember, we're taking the derivative of y with respect to x. So you're going to write dy dx. Okay, so you're done with that one. Next, find the derivative of 5x squared. That's just 10x. Okay, that's with respect to x. You don't have to do anything extra. Plus the derivative of 4y is 4. But you're finding the derivative of y with respect to x. So you've got to write dy dx. dy dx. Okay, so that's the first step. Take the derivative of every single term along the way. The next step is to collect all the dy dx's on one side. So we're going to take the dy dx's, this dy dx, and subtract it to the other side. So we'll end up with this. 3y squared dy dx, and then I have to subtract this one, 4 dy dx. And on the right side, the 10x stays where it was. Okay? That's the second thing you do. The third thing you do is we're solving for dy dx. And right now, if you look, I see two of these, dy dx, dy dx. We're going to divide these out in front, or factor them out, or undistribute them out, if you want to think of it that way. Dy dx out in front, one parentheses. What would be left if you divided dy dx out of this? 3y squared. What would be left here? Minus 4. And then you get this. Okay, so the last step in this process is to divide by, let's see, we're going to isolate the dy dx, so we just have to divide by this. To both sides, and we get dy dx by itself. So the final answer is dy dx is equal to 10x over 3y squared minus 4. That's our answer. That's the derivative using implicit differentiation. Okay, once again, let's use implicit differentiation on this problem. So let's do 2 times negative, that's negative 2y, and we got to write dy dx, because we're finding the derivative of y in terms of x, okay? Negative 3, we got to write dy dx, okay? Plus the derivative of 1 is 0, equals, and that's 6x squared. Okay, that's step 1. Step 2, get all the dy dx's together, which they are already, on the left. They're already over here on the left. So that looks good. Next step, take these dy dx's and divide them out so that there's only one dy dx by itself. That's called factoring it out, or undistributing it out. And you could, of course, multiply this back in and get the same thing as above. Okay, and then the last step is to get rid of the stuff right next to dy dx. See the multiplication there? So we'll divide it to the other side. And get this. That is the derivative. So you can see how it says dy dx. That's another symbol for derivative. So you have found the derivative. You're done.